Hello everybody. Really special day for me because I'm getting to see something that I think we should be extremely proud of. A UK organisation that's moving ahead in the engineering field. Today I'm at Apex Dynamics UK with Mr. Mike Gulliford. Now Mike, you're the founder of Apex Dynamics. Could you tell me how has the company evolved in recent years, especially with the industry shifts and the changes that we've seen?
Well, can I go back to the origins of Apex Dynamics itself and tell you a little bit about that? It actually goes back to 1978 when there was a young man by the name of Robin Chang, armed with his recently achieved master's degree in engineering. He started a business building CNC XYZ robots from out of a garage in Taipei, Taiwan. Then the business grew steadily, and it earned a reputation as the world's most efficient XYZ robot manufacturer, capable of delivering robots in less than 7 days.
Wow.
But in 1996, they were frustrated by the lack of suitable quality, delivery time, and cost for the precision servo gearboxes that they needed. So the business developed the first planetary gearbox for its internal use. And from a successful internal volume of 6,000 units a year, which is what they needed, the business could see what the market opportunity was. And so they designed a more extensive range of planetary gearboxes, some of which are still valid models today. So this was the inception of Apex Dynamics as a separate business for precision servo gearboxes. And actually, if you want to hear more about typical applications for these products, our general manager, Andrew Parsons, will say something on that now.
So Andrew, Mike's given you a nice introduction. Can I ask, Apex Dynamics, where do you specialise? What's your typical customer?
Well, I think probably with us is we specialise, obviously product-wise, is in gearboxes and planetary gearboxes. And from a customer point of view, it can be anything really where a customer has anything on an automated machinery. So it's quite a diverse range really to specialise, but it's anything really that's high precision, servo-driven type automated machinery. So these can vary in things like food production machinery, robotic equipment, laser cutter machineries, textile machinery, so printer machines. I mean, there's a huge various of sort of different types of machinery where these can apply, but it's really on the emphasis of a precision mechanical gearbox application being driven by a servo motor for any sort of axis control.
Okay, and so who would you say is the typical customer for this?
I mean, we would probably say our most common one is in a food production packaging machine, so anything where they're processing food on a high precision sort of conveyor system where they've then got to maybe pack the machine, pack the processed meat or product, and then maybe seal it and then send it onto another part of the machine where another process is happening. But it's the high speed, high accuracy part of the machinery where we come in.
Okay, understood. Now that really explains it. Now you say on the website that planetary gearboxes are the unsung heroes in the world of mechanics. Why are they so important to today's industry?
Absolutely, but what I'd probably like to do on that is that's something where I could hand you over to Mike, who can really explain that brilliantly.
Okay, brilliant. So Mike, Andrew's put me on to you about the unsung heroes.
Yeah, the world of motion control is evolving faster than ever. Robotics, automation, renewable energy, and precision engineering all demand higher accuracy, greater efficiency, and improved reliability from every component in the system. And at the centre of many of these technologies sits a device that is often underestimated in the importance of its role. That is the servo gearbox. Servo gearboxes operate easily and quietly within modern motion control systems, yet their role is absolutely critical, whether enabling the precise positioning of a robotic arm, or the smooth feed of a CNC tool, or the controlled acceleration of a packaging line. These components frequently determine the performance and reliability of the entire machine. In practice, the gearbox is far more than a simple torque multiplier. It is a precision component that influences positional accuracy, stiffness, smoothness of motion, and even the overall safety of the machine. Selecting the wrong gearbox can compromise performance, shorten system lifespan, and increase costs significantly. Choosing the right one, however, can unlock new levels of efficiency and competitiveness. If you want to learn more about the importance and key roles and application of servo gearboxes, you can request a copy of our book Servo Gearbox Secrets 2026, and that's one way of looking further into it.
Excellent. Okay. Now I'm very pleased to have Mr. Malcolm Hillary, who's the Northern Regional Manager for Apex Dynamics. Now, Malcolm, as a UK company, what do you feel are the main challenges currently facing engineers, and how can Apex Dynamics help them?
Well, the main challenges for the customer at the minute is obviously speed, accuracy, motion control, the actual supply of the products that is of the right quality, the correct for the application, and also it's a trust and confidence thing that they will be delivered on and when they require them. If we don't actually deliver them on the time, obviously, then we do it free, which gives the customer an awful lot of confidence.
Sorry, just to clarify, if you don't deliver at the time you've stipulated,
Correct.
you will deliver them for free?
We will deliver them free, which gives the actual customer massive confidence in actually producing the machine
Right.
when and as they have to.
Right.
But the way that Apex can help in other ways, obviously, is we have a completely unique supply, which involves a 5-year warranty, 2 to 3 week delivery guaranteed, as I've just said, or the product is free. They also have ATEX as standard right across the range. We have a converter app which can be converted, or should say converts competitors' products to an Apex product as the customer can use either on the phone or whatever. And we have the factories produce at least up to 100,000 units per month from 2 1 million square foot factories over in Taiwan. So it's quite easy for us to do what we say we're going to do, where the delivery is on time and as it should be, with the quality that you would expect.
Okay, so there are two very important areas, but one thing that comes across is product quality.
Yep, exactly. The customers rely on our quality and our delivery to make their machines as they would like their machines to be made.
Okay, this is really good. So what I'd like to find out more about now is the application of this. Maybe we could talk to Andrew about that. Andrew, I'm getting a really good picture of Apex Dynamics, but I'd like to ask you about applications. Have you got a recent example of an application and the support that Apex Dynamics has supplied?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we obviously we're doing lots of applications, but probably one that stands out at the moment is we have a customer that does a lot of special purpose applications and machinery that demand stuff that it doesn't really isn't out of the box really. And one that we have is a huge 60-ton door. Now we've done big doors before, moving them in certain positions, but this is a real big one at 60 ton. And what we had to do was actually, we've done the whole design and concept of the moving system. So we had a rack and pinion geared motors that moves this door out of a position and across 30 meters travel. And all of this was done with the customer to help them design and actually size the whole system so that they could actually do this. We had to look at all the forces of actually the feed force on the rack, the actual force of closing the door, and we've had to do other things like braking systems as well in there. So it's been a real interesting application, and one that's helped them out massively, where we've been able to actually help size and select the right product for them.
So one of the things that comes across to me there is that this is a lot more than supplying a product.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, one of the things Apex do is we are very big on actually helping customers select and size the products, not just offer something off the shelf just because it looks right. It's actually making sure that it works, and it's going to work for, as Malcolm mentioned earlier, the 5-year warranty period that we offer, and hopefully long beyond that as well. So yeah, that's something Apex is very big at doing.
Okay, there's a really big picture that's been built up here today. Maybe I can get Malcolm to find out how people can find out more.
Absolutely, that'd be great. I'll get him.
So Malcolm, I've had a really good day, a really good visit to Apex Dynamics. I found out a lot more about what the company does. I've met the team and the people that are behind it. Now, for my viewers that are watching this, how can they find out more? What can they do?
Well, the best way obviously is just basically to talk to us, whether it be through email or whether it be through the website, which is the apextinyuk.com or the apexautomationuk.com websites. Obviously you can request a sales visit from one of the engineers. You can ring the office, we can organise a Teams meeting or whatever really suits the customer, but literally just talk to us.
Right, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So what we'll do is we'll put links to all of those things, which will be on the QR code on our video. So if you're watching this, I strongly recommend find out a little bit more about Apex Dynamics. Find out what they can do for you. Absolutely no problem with asking questions. It's a way to find out whether or not they can do something for you. They might be able to save you an awful lot of time, trouble and money as well. So it's been a brilliant day, a brilliant team that I've met. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.